Okay, okay, here we go. So, this exercise is a very nice exercise because also it's a very short one. There's not much typing in here. And as always, you just follow the instructions. Like I said before, get yourself a pen or a pencil, and every time you complete something, you just tick it off to make sure that you have done it, and so that you don't struggle to remember where you are supposed to continue if maybe you stop somewhere in the middle. Okay, the first instruction says run word and display formatting marks on the screen. Okay, as always, I'm just going to explain everything to you as we go through this exercise. Now, what you will see at the moment on my screen is that we don't have formatting signs on the screen. But when you add formatting signs, you just simply click on this button here. It says show height, and this will show all sorts of formatting. Okay. That which it is showing right now, that is a new paragraph sign or formatting sign. It looks more something like a pillar, half a pillar, or something like that. Okay, so when you insert that, you can clearly see spaces, enters, tabs, and things like that. And I will show you all of that as we continue. It is a bit annoying. I do not like having show and hide on while I work, but for today I'm going to leave it on, and I will just remove it in the end so that we can have a clean look at what we have created. Sometimes it is not a clean look when you have that thing on, because you will see dots and arrows and all sorts of things on the screen which you normally don't see. Okay, so when they say display formatting signs, it just means that you should click on show and hide. Type the flyer text unformatted. Okay. Now at the bottom you will see your format, your text, and they say we should type it unformatted. And there's obviously a few things that we have to do before we start typing. And you will see there it says puppy for sale, enter. Okay. And then there's a sentence and a few other things as well. Now, our settings over here, this is something I usually tell my students that's not mentioned over here. Okay, we are going to change the the font, and we're all going to change the font colors and things like that. But we are starting our document by also making some changes. And in the exam, I always give that as like a pre-instruction. So I would say page settings or layout settings or things like that. And the one thing is, the first thing is, you will change it to Times New Roman, Arial, or one of those. Normally I choose Times New Roman, and I always choose 12 because this is the normal standard default font size in South Africa. Okay. In America, I guess it is 11 or something like that. And my husband, who does a lot of programming, told me the other day that I think it is in fact 11. It is 11. But we when we teach our secretary students and we teach our office administration students, we teach them to go with 12. Okay. So you change your font and you change your font size. And then one more thing that you should change. You always use one, okay? Because that is standard. If you were typing this with a typing machine, it would have been one press of the button. Okay. And then just one last thing is line spacing options. We also changed this after spacing to 0. The reason for that is if you look here on your rough draft that you're now going to type, when you press enter, okay, it's going to make a big space. Okay. And we don't want that. It's going to be exceptionally big. And we just want one line. And if you look there as well, it just says one blank line. Okay, so later on when we format this whole thing, when we forward this whole flyer, things are going to change. Obviously, we're going to create a bigger font here, we're going to press another enter there, and so on and so on. But just to start off with, this is your settings. So first of all, Times New Roman 12, one line spacing, and then you just click on line spacing options and you change this to 0. Okay, now I'm ready to begin. Everything is all right. Okay, just gonna switch my, oh, that machine is pop. Just gonna switch the sound off here, and if that radio is making noises. I'm gonna have to just quickly switch it off. Okay, so let's begin. Oh, it's gonna do that all the time. Just hang on, guys. There we go. Here we go. Recording again. Okay. All right. So I'm ready to begin. And they say type the flyer text unformatted. Okay. So here we go. It starts by saying puppy for sale. Okay. Let me stop here for now. Since my formatting sign is on, you will see it makes a dot for a space. Okay. And now I'm going to press enter. And you will see it wants a blank line. So if I press enter again, it will show you that there is a blank line. Okay, so formatting, if you remove it, it will just look like this, plain white paper. Remember, it doesn't print formatting signs, so all you need to do is you can just switch it on when you are, or click on it when you are busy editing and so on, and then switch it off when you are done. Okay, so own this 6-month old, don't worry, it's not a long thing. I have to type male, potty trained American Cocker Spaniel puppy. Okay, that is my first sentence, and you will see every time I make a space there's a dot, and that cursor is blinking next to new paragraph sign. Okay, so I'm pressing enter to go to the next line. Fun, comma, smart, comma, cuddly, comma, and playful. Now, if you are a linguist, you would never put a comma before an and. Okay. But anyway, we are not questioning the people who typed this. Okay. Needs a loving home. Knows these commands. Okay, it's a 6-week-old puppy. I'm not sure if this is really true. Sit down, stay, heel, and leave it. Okay, once again, I wouldn't put a comma before and, but anyway, we are not questioning the language. If interested, call Vivian at 356 in brackets space 555-7733. Okay, and then there's a full stop. Okay, so we have now typed this unformatted, and we are now ready to continue. So it says inserting a blank line between the heading and the body. Okay, so this is obviously the heading, and this is obviously the body, and there's a signature line as well. The signature line is usually the last line. Even if it does not contain a signature, the last line is still called the signature line. Okay. If Word flags any misspelled words as you type, we must correct their spelling. It did not. Again, so if a word is underlined in red, then of course you will fix the spelling by just right-clicking on it and choosing the right word. By now, I'm certain you all know how to do that. We are saving this document. I'm not saving right now. And then center the headline and the signature line. Here they mention the signature line. Okay. So they say center the headline. So we will just click here. You can select the whole thing. It doesn't matter. And click on center. Or you can just click here on the side and click on center. You don't actually have to select the whole line to center the whole line. So if this was a rubric, you would have gotten 1 mark for centering the headline. You would have gotten 1 mark for centering the signature line. Change the theme colors to aspect. So here we're going to go to design, and we are choosing aspect. If it is here, let's check it out. Wisp, wood, retrospect. And these things are not really in alphabetical order. I don't see aspect. If it's not there, we will just leave it. Because if we choose anything else, it's going to always throw everything out. Okay. You can just leave the theme. Change the font size of the headline. Okay, so the headline obviously being the first one, they want us to change it to 72. So what you do is you just go into this box, select those letters that are there already, and then you just you type 72 and you press enter. And there you can see Puppy for Sale. And the font must be Gill Sans Ultra Bold. Ultra Bold. So here you can just start typing G, and it will take you to the G's, and then you select GILL, and it will take you to all the GILLs. And we are choosing Gill Sans. Okay, I shouldn't have made two L's. I'm just making one L. And we're looking for Ultra Bold. There we go. Oh, Ultra Bold Condensed. Okay, I should just quickly type it again. I'm not sure if I chose the condensed one. Here we go. Okay, make sure you choose the condensed one. Okay. Apply the text effect called Fill Dark Purple Accent 1 Outline. Okay. I'm not entirely sure that I will be able to apply a text effect because you also see? I'm not sure if I will be able to apply exactly that text effect because of the theme colors and things like that we are not able to. But let's see what we can. Maybe we won't get that color, but we'll try. Okay, so we are going for a text effect called full dark dashes, white dashes. Okay, what is this one? What is this one? Gradient full black. Okay, we are looking for full dark. Full black. Blue. Dark purple. Okay, I'm wondering if maybe it is not because we didn't select the right font. Okay, but I'm gonna select, but this one does have the hard shadow, accent 1, background, outline, but it's just not dark purple, it is blue. Okay, so I'm gonna select this one. Okay, it's close enough. Change the font size of the body copy between the headline and the signature line to 22 points. Okay, so the body only. So they are specifically saying between the headline and the signature line. So we are selecting all the text between, not including. So you're not including the signature or the headline. And we're changing the font size to 22. Change the font size of the signature line to 20. So here we are going to the signature line and we're changing that to 20. Change the font of the body copy and signature line to Comic Sans. Okay, so they want us to change the body and the signature line to Comic Sans. So once again, you can just start typing CO. And if you want, you can type all of it, Comic, and then you will just select the one. Here we go. Comic Sans in MS. There we go. All right. So bullet, I'm just going to remove show height for a while because it's not working for me at the moment. Change the font of the body copy to that. Bullet the 3 lines above the signature line. Okay, so if you're looking for 3 lines above, it will be 1, 2, 3, because this is a full sentence, so it would be 3 sentences, and they want us to bullet them. So as you can see here, we just have regular bullets. What kind of bullets are they using? We can look at the example at the end, because you do get different kinds of bullets. It looks like circle bullets or regular black ones. So if you click on this arrow, you will see it's just this regular bullet. And just a quick mention that the bullets are indented over here But if you wish to move bullets, this is just a trick I'm going to show you. If ever you wish to move bullets, you will use these two tab buttons. Okay, this one will move the bullet, this one will move the text. Okay, so if you want to make things look more aligned, you can always move your bullets to be under the alphabetical words or here in line. But of course, that is not what they were asking, so I'm just going to click on undo. Oh, undo, redo, redo. There we go. So, but just so you know, you can move bullets like that. Select them all and then you can move all of them at the same time. Change the color of the words purebred American Cocker Spaniel. Okay, so we are looking for the words potty trained. Did I forget to say purebred? I probably didn't. Okay, there was about potty trained, comma, there was supposed to be a word in here, purebred, purebred American Cocker Spaniel. So they want us to select the words purebred American Cocker Spaniel. And I'm not sure if this color is going to be here because we do not have the actual theme. But let's see. They're looking for dark green accent 4. Okay, this is the greens. They got accent 6. They got accent 6, darker 50. Okay, I'm going to choose this one. It's close enough. So we're going to change the color of the words to that. Italicize the words in the third bulleted paragraph. The word and. Okay, so we're going to go to and here. They want us just to make this one word italic. So we're going to click on italics. Bold the text in the signature line. Okay, so we are selecting the text in the signature line and we are clicking on bold. Shade this paragraph. Okay, what does it mean when you shade? You basically just give it a background color. So shading would use this bucket. And if you put your mouse on it, you will see the screen tip actually says shading. Okay, so we're choosing dark purple accent 5, lighter 80%. I'm not sure that is going to be there. It's not going to be there, but let's just choose something that is 80%. Okay, this one is 80%. Underline the phone number. Okay, so we are selecting only the phone number and we're going to click underline. Don't underline the full stop. Okay, that always looks so really stupid. Change zoom so the entire page is fitting on one window. So how do you do that? You will just click on view and you will say one page, and this is how you can view the one page in the window. You could also have used this button here by just clicking minus 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 until it is about 50%, and then you can also see it on the whole window. Okay, cancel. But either way, it's the same thing. So you can use view one page, or you can just click on zoom and zoom in or zoom out. Now we're going to insert the picture in the blank line below the headline. Okay, so as you can see, and I'm just going to quickly switch on my show hide. This is the blank line below the headline. And we are going to insert a picture. So when you go and insert pictures in Word, you will just click on Insert Pictures. And then I'm just going to quickly head on over to the folder that contains all the pictures. I'm just getting there. It takes quite long. So we are looking for Word, Chapter 1. And the one that we are looking for is this dog. Okay. So the picture that we inserted will still be edited because it doesn't look anything like the picture in the example or on the document that shows you how it's supposed to look. But we are going to apply some styles here. So they say apply the rotated white picture style. Okay. So you click on picture tools and here in picture styles you will choose the rotated white one. Okay, the rotated white one is this one. The word white will give you an indication that it should have a white border. So we are choosing that one. We are going to apply the glow effect So you're going to go to picture effects, glow, and which one do they want us to choose? Dark purple 5-point glow. Okay, so this one is gray. I'm wondering if they will have dark purple because we don't have the style. Okay, let's choose colors. Okay. Yeah, I chose that color. But anyway, glow. Well, how many points do they want? 5 points. Which one is 5 points? This one is 8 points. 11. Okay, I'm gonna choose that one. It's not right because of the style. Okay, the theme, not the style, the theme. And I say accent color 5 to the picture. Okay, we did all of that. Then we're going to change the spacing after the paragraph containing the headline to 0 points. Okay, here is the paragraph after the headline. So you can just click your mouse after E because this is where your headline ends. And they want us now to change the spacing after to 0. Okay, so you can also click here in paragraph and it is already 0 because we made it 0 in the beginning. But if it is not 0 for some reason, if you forgot to make it 0 or whatever, you will just go to spacing and you will say after and you will click on OK. Change the spacing above the signature line to 18 points, all right? So before the signature line, this is where you will be clicking. They want us to change that line spacing before to 18. So I'm going to right click here and I'm also going to click on paragraph. And now they're looking for before spacing to be 18. So you will just click on the up arrow until you get to 18. This entire flyer should fit on a page. If it flows over to 2 pages like it is doing right now, resize the picture to decrease the spacing. Okay, so we are decreasing the size of the picture because that is what they say we should do to make it fit on 1 page. Okay, add a 6-point dark green accent for lighter 60% page border as shown. Okay. I just want to say that this picture should be centered as well. I'm not sure if I missed that instruction somewhere, but you can just click on centered. And now we're going to insert a page border. So you're going to click on design, page borders. And before you insert the page border, you should look at what kind of page border it is that they inserted here. And they can see it's a dash, dash dot, dash dot. Okay, so it looks like this one. Okay. How many points? 6 points. So the width of this will increase to 6 points. And there you can see it's going to be a dash and a point, a dash and a point. And we're also going to change the color of this thing to that green. Now, we don't have the exact right green because of the design, but we are just going to choose the same green that we use for purebred American Cocker Spaniel. And when you click on OK, you will see that it inserted. Oh, this dash looks too big. Okay, I'm going to just quickly see if I can find a better one. I'm wondering if I have that one. This one is not right. This one? No. This one? Let's try. No. Okay. That's the closest one. It's possible that maybe it is this one. I'm just going to try this one. Okay, it's close enough. This comes from 2013, the book and the program, so it might not be here anymore. But if you guys have more time and you would like to look for it, you are welcome to. Okay, if instructed, you can add something to this flyer, your own name. We're not doing that. We're just going to have a look at it. I just want to quickly now, before you are satisfied with how it looks, you must just go and say 1 page again, just to make sure that everything looks nice on this page. Everything fits in one. By the way, you can see on this, you guys will see this, but if you watch the video later, you won't see it because it only records my screen. But you will see puppy for sale is actually on one line. Okay, now we did do everything correct. We did make it 72, like they were saying we should, and it still went over to the next page. So, not the next page, the next line. Okay, so for some reason, ours is over 2 lines, but we did everything correct, so don't stress about that. Do you guys have any questions about this specific assignment? It was a very easy one. I think we always start with the class participation one, that is the easiest. One is always the easiest. And I'm also leaving, I left word for last because it's probably the easiest one of the four. Do you guys have any questions while I stop my recording?